Hello Virgo, welcome to your special Halloween edition of He Said, She Said. Thanks for joining us. My name is Michelle.
My name is Richard.
Doing something a little bit different this month, Virgo. We're offering a giveaway. We're doing a $25 US Amazon gift card. And what you have to do to be in the running to win is to make sure to like this video and comment below. That way you can be in with a chance to win. Let's get started. Ghost from the Halloween Oracle. You know, the way that I'm feeling around this is something coming back from the past. There's an element of regret around this, Virgo. Ghosts can, of course, be people that we've known. And I feel here it's, well, if you think of the concept of a haunted house or a cursed place, and usually the ghosts in those kinds of places are either very angry or destructive, coming back to wreak revenge, that kind of energy. You know, the old Norse word for ghost has the same root word as the word fury. So ghosts and fury have, usually the energy around a ghost is not one of peace or coming in peace. It's usually a restless spirit, you know, something that
has unfinished business.
Unfinished business, thank you, Richard. Unfinished business. Now, Richard has from the Dark Mirror the card of fragmentation.
Now, I'll read the tagline here. When rage is projected inward, destruction joins confusion, and we break. Losing a sense of self is a crescendo of noise, a decrescendo of pain, and a prelude to nothingness. So what we're looking at here is a situation where somebody's sense of self has been destroyed, probably by some defeat or perceived defeat. And what's needed now is for that person to put their identity back together, to bring that fragmentation back to a whole, realizing that the whole they're getting after this is not going to be the same as what it was before.
Hopefully it'll be changed for the better. We'll see where this goes, Virgo. It is in relation to a past event. Could have been recent, could have been way in the past, but let's take a look. I'll cut these cards and we'll focus in on the status of this relationship. And remember, either side can resonate. So I'll be reading as you, Virgo. Richard will be reading as the person that you're dealing with, but depending on how you identify, either side can resonate. Let's take a look and see how you're viewing this person. The strengths, what you have going for you. The weaknesses, what's working against you. What you should keep doing, what you should not do, and the outcome.
Okay, status of a relationship. How this person views you, Virgo. Strengths, weaknesses. What this person should keep doing, what they should stop doing, and the outcome if nothing changes.
High Priestess. Okay. Knowledge. But it's, when you think about Halloween, it's a time when traditionally it's considered the veil between worlds is at its thinnest. And that's when we can more readily access the other side, spiritual realm. And here it's about knowledge gained from that spiritual realm. So it may be at this particular time, Virgo, you have easier access to that intuition. And you're being called upon to access it in order to gain some more knowledge, something that was perhaps kept hidden from you up until recently.
All right, so looking over here, status of the relationship, we have the Two of Pentacles. So it's all about making a choice or being able to balance what's going on in your life presently, but I'm getting more of a choice vibe with this card.
How you're viewing this person, we've got the Knight of Wands in reverse. So there's an element here of not being certain whether or not that this person's intentions are true. There's kind of a hot and cold or in and out quality around a Knight of Wands, especially when he's in the reverse. Even when he's in the upright, it's someone that is usually acting with a lot of drive and passion, but not exactly something that's going to be long lasting. But when they're in the reverse, it's an even worse quality, because it speaks about them coming and going. A bit of a player kind of energy as well.
Alright, so looking over here at how this person views you, Virgo, we got justice. So this is about fairness, about doing what's right.
Let's take a look and see what the strength is. We've got the Ace of Cups, but it's in the reverse. So what I'm seeing here is something that was supposed to be a new opportunity for love hasn't worked out to be that way in the past, but it may be coming back here, re-entering your life. In order for this to be, well, I get it as closure more than anything. It may or may not be about reconciliation, but it is certainly an opportunity for you to gain some information about why this hasn't worked out in the past.
Alright, so looking over here, we have the Page of Swords as the strength. It's all about truth. It's about getting information and hopefully that information being able to do some good.
Yeah, I feel like this person is quite secretive. They have been secretive in the past. They've kept things hidden. But the timing seems to be good at around Halloween here in order to find out what was being kept hidden. Now, the weakness here, we have the Lovers, okay. So what I get around this is it is about choice. But it's a choice that may not have been made in your favour, Virgo, in the past. So for you to gain some information about this choice or why this choice was made seems to, well, you know, I'm getting that this ghost here, the energy around them is that they were coming and going. You didn't know where you stood, but here it's about learning where you stand. Is this person looking for a relationship? Are they not? Is there an opportunity with them? Is there not? That kind of energy that I'm feeling around this.
Yeah, there's a Page of Swords here. It's a truth seeker.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's look over here at the weakness. We have the Four of Swords as the weakness. So there's been a time out, a time of recovery, and it's during this time that the information has remained hidden. And it's there as a weakness because the information might have helped with the healing, I think.
Well, you know what I'm getting around this ghost is it may just be simply literally being ghosted. Sometimes these cards you read a little bit too much into them. Yeah. But in this case, I feel it is about being ghosted, needing to find out information. Why was I ghosted?
A forced time out, if you will.
Yes.
Not anything that you did specifically. It's just that it happened, and you had to deal with it.
Yeah. Let's see what you need to continue to do here, Virgo. For you, you've got the Ten of Coins, so focus on the things that are more long-lasting, enduring, family, and not worry about this person who seems to be in and out in your life. I think for a while there, they were giving you the impression that they might want to be lovers or start a relationship with you. And now you're thinking, well, you know, that person seems to have gone again. I feel like they've gone out of your life again, and you're wondering where that opportunity went. But I do think that there are conditions around you here which are more stable, and this could be in relation to family, it could also be a job. But you're certainly being called upon to focus more on the practical side of life, what's real, rather than this person who seems to have ghosted you.
Yeah, I'm looking at that Ace of Cups there in the reverse as a strength and thinking, well, maybe it's a good thing.
That this was missed, yes.
All right, so let's look over here at what we should keep doing. This is your energy, Virgo, Queen of Pentacles. It's about you, being the best version of yourself, the nurturer, the homemaker, the person who's got it all together, as keeps their finances in order, keeps a good home, and nurtures their family.
what you need to stop doing. We've got the Knight of Coins in the reverse. So Virgo, your energy again there. But in this case, it's about, when it's related to this Ten of Coins, and I feel it is, it's about taking your eye off the ball. Not putting in the effort that's required on something that's going to bring you long-term prosperity. Your career, Oftentimes when we get involved in a love relationship, it takes our focus away from the things that are maybe a little bit more boring, staid, day-to-day work. But for you, I think that this is a distraction. It has been a distraction, and it's stopped you in your tracks a bit here. It's delayed your progress. I do feel that you're on the pathway to success, Virgo, very much, but this person's just a distraction.
Yeah, the Knight of Coins in reverse, I also see that as being apathy. So you're being called on not to be apathetic, to put an effort in where it needs to be put in.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
All right, so let's look at weaknesses here. Sorry, what this person should stop doing. Apologise for that. So it's the Seven of Cups in the reverse. It's about not letting go of options, having those options available to you. Not cutting down on the things that are happening in your life. Trying to have choices, have things to choose from here. Yeah, I get the sense here that this is going to open a world of opportunity for you, Virgo, and that's what I see here, and not to ignore that.
It's almost like that fragmentation is speaking about scattering your attention between many different options.
Mm-hmm. But, I'm looking at this, and I think that both sides are actually you, Virgo. What I'm seeing over here is a need for justice that was the consequence of a previous choice. I think you have been ghosted by somebody. I think you've been cut out of their life. It's left you feeling fragmented. It's left you feeling defeated. You've spent a lot of time trying to put these pieces back together.
Yeah. Trying
to put your life back together. You're being called on here to focus on what's real, focus on your legacy, and not to be apathetic, and not put the work in.
Let's have a look at the outcome. We've got the Fool in reverse. So yeah, the thing around this person here, and the thing is, if you're cross-watching, this could be a Virgo that's doing this to you. If you're the Virgo, then your energy is more likely to be on that other side with that Queen of Pentacles. But I do feel that this is the person that has ghosted someone. And the thing is that I think that they may have regrets. Now, you probably are unaware of this, but they've taken some kind of risk here. I feel like for some reason I'm getting this energy around this person of someone who is very spontaneous and does things just kind of at a whim, doesn't really think too much about them, and then regrets their decisions afterwards. They're being called upon to be a bit more stable, practically minded, focus on something long term, but I don't think that they can.
Yeah, now that I'm looking at it, this Lovers in the upright as the weakness is their inability to have a long-term love relationship.
Yes, I think that this is just someone who kind of is very in the moment with the Fool, but it's being in the moment in the wrong way.
Yeah, this Fool in reverse kind of changes things for me. Now, I'm agreeing with you, Michelle, that this is more the energy of the person, Virgo, you're dealing with.
Yeah, I think that they're the ones that have been, that come and go.
Yeah.
With that Knight of Wands in reverse. And with the High Priestess here, they do have an ability at this particular time of year to access information about themselves. Will they do that though? I have to be honest and say I don't feel that that's the case with the Fool in reverse. I feel it's more about this person. I get them as quite cold, detached. You know, when you think of the High Priestess versus an Empress energy, an Empress is usually someone who's very very much like the Queen of Pentacles. They're warm, giving, someone whose spirit is very happy.
Yeah, I see the Empress, though, as being a bit more sensual.
A little bit more on a sensual side than the Queen of Pentacles. You're right there, Richard.
Not that that's a bad thing for the Queen of Pentacles.
It is sensuality, but it's the kind of sensuality that is a very aloof, distant. That's what I'm feeling around this particular person.
Yeah, it seems, though, Virgo, you really do seek justice here. And what's more, I feel like you deserve it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not just a question of wanting justice, it's a question of deserving it as well. Okay, let's take a look at the outcome here. Look at that. The World. Closure. And I was getting that right from the beginning, that this is about closure. That's exactly what you said. Wow. A lot to clarify in the second part, though. Yeah, we'll be talking about this. We'll be going in depth. So if this is resonating, please join us there. The link is below in the descriptions box, and there you'll find the link to the Vimeo page. It'll be about another 30 to 40 minute reading. We'll be pulling out a lot of clarifiers. Richard will be doing a Lenormand reading, and we'll also be looking at some oracles to see where this advice goes for the future. I do feel here, Virgo, you've run up against someone who has been very difficult to understand, because one minute they're hot and next minute they're really cold, and then they ghost you, and you're going, where do I stand? And I don't think that you've received closure from this person. You don't really know what's going on behind the scenes of this individual. So we'll see where this goes in part 2. If this one isn't resonating, and it won't resonate with all of you, please feel free to check out our Soulful Repair playlist. There you'll find readings that are done in this he said, she said style, but they're not sign dependent. So you may find something there that suits your situation more. If you'd like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com, and that email is also in the descriptions box below. I look forward to hearing from you. Please take care. If we don't see you in part 2, we will speak to you again soon. Bye for now, Virgo, and have a happy Halloween. Thank you, Virgo. Goodbye and good luck.